So we're looking at the dative case, the new case ending for stage 9. The dative case is used to show to or for something. For example, I give a discus to Quintus. Quintus would be in the dative case in Latin. I did this for my friend. My friend would be in the dative case in Latin. In Latin, we don't use those small words to or for. Instead, we change the ending of the noun, like Quintus or friend, to show that. And here are the endings. For first declension nouns, remember they're ones like puella, femina, cana. They're ones that normally end in the letter A. For those ones, we've already seen the nominative and accusative endings. And now we can add the dative case endings. There's a singular and plural. Puella, puellam, puellai. Puellai, puellas, puellis. So puellai means to or for the girl. Puellis, to or for the girls. You might notice that the dative singular and the nominative plural look exactly the same. And unfortunately, the only way you can tell which one it is by working out the rest of the sentence. Second declension nouns are ones that normally end in us, like servus, dominus, filius, quintus. Here are the endings: servus, servum, servo, servi, servos, servis. So servo means to the slave or for the slave. Servis, to the slaves or for the slaves. And our third declension endings, well, third declension nouns can end in anything at all in the nominative. Mercator, canis, gladiator. Here I've just chosen mercator as an example. And the endings, mercator, mercatorem, mercatori, mercatores, mercatores, mercatoribus. So there's a few endings which you've got to be on the lookout now, and you need to be able to spot them in a sentence. Let's see this in action. So at the start of stage 9 we had the sentence Quintus servo pecuniam dedit, and you should notice that the word servo is a dative case word, so it means to or for the slave. So we translate this sentence as Quintus gave money to the slave. Now you can reword that, Quintus gave the slave money, and that's also correct. This next example, you'll see that Quinto is in the dative case. So we'll translate this one as to or for Quintus. Metella chose a toga for Quintus. You can see that there's no hard and fast rule to whether use to or for, just work out the one which sounds best in English. Now what you need to do is write up your own study notes. If you look on page 3 of your booklet, you've got a scroll I've put there. These notes will help you when you're revising for tests, so make them as clear as possible and make sure they're accurate. You might need to look at this video again and perhaps pause over the tables, but also remember to check your textbook on pages 118 to 119.